Alright guys, the time has come. We now have 25 more each of the first 3 Scent Club kits to drop. We're doing that right now. If you've been waiting for the first 3 kits, it's that time to buy it now because these are going to sell out really quickly as there's only 25 each. I'm going to talk about Scent Club kits 1 through 3 and then also talk about when Scent Club kit number 4 will be dropping and some changes and everything coming right up. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian. Yes, it is now live in the store. Scent Club kits 1, 2, and 3 are selling, and there's only 25 to sell. We had just a little bit of juice and we had to buy additional supplies, and everything is finally here. And so we have those for you to sell. The only thing is, we might not ship these out to you right away. It would take several days for us to ship. Because not all the supplies are here yet, but they're supposed to be arriving. So the first kit featured fragrances from Atelier d'Azur's Rouge Saray. It's a really beautiful amber but fruity with dates and plums. Featured Loudo from the House of Sarah Baker Perfumes. It's a wonderful white chocolatey oud fragrance with some citruses in there. And then there was also Angelos Creations Olfactives with Eau de Vertu, which is a wonderful green and musky fragrance that I really fell in love with an amazing trail. So that was kit number 1. We only launched with 225 kits of number 1. I think that's what we did. Yeah, so there was not that many. And then with kit number 2, we launched with the fragrances Maison Violet en Air d'Apogée. We had Nilafar Du Nil Nilufer. And then finally we had Loumari Almeria. So we launched with 350 of those kits, and then we released some more later on, or it could have been 325 to 350. As I said, we have 25 each of these kits. And then finally the third kit, which came out late last year, was with Jovoy Psychedelique. There was Lamar from Kajal, and then there was also Mandorle from Sora, Dora. So we actually increased it a little more with kit number 3, and now we have 25 more of each. So if you guys haven't bought them, please get them. They are $39 each, and it's a plus shipping and handling, well, shipping fee on top of that. And what the Scent Club kits are, if you still don't know, they're 5 ml bottles of each of the fragrances in each kit that I discussed. And it's an atomizer. It's shipped to you, and you get to sample the fragrances and, you know, carry them around with you, wear them, and discover new fragrances if it's kind of complicated for you to discover fragrances, because sometimes where you live you might not have access to a lot of niche fragrances. And the way I'm doing the Scent Club kits, I'm curating them. They're fragrances that I really enjoy or love, and I'm, you know, contacting the brands themselves. They're providing the juice and so on. So it's fragrances that I talk a lot about on the channel, but more of the smaller brands rather than the really big brands. So I won't be reaching out to Frederick Mall or any of those kind of bigger brands because those are very easy to find. You can go to Neiman Marcus and buy Frederick Mall and things like that. These are smaller brands, ones that I think definitely should be highlighted and deserve the attention, and that's what I wanted to do. It's something I decided to start to help you guys out. I know you guys buy a lot of samples, and this is a good way to sample the fragrances, and I've got some great fragrances coming down the line. So we have been working with a company, well, it's a French company that has a smaller division here in the USA, and they're basically going to take over the kits for us. So they're going to be doing the kits. We'll still manage the Shopify store on our ends, but they will have access to the orders, and they will be fulfilling after this 25 of each of the first 3 kits are gone and the kit number 4 has launched. So they redesigned the kit layout and design for us, and so they're also going to take over the fulfillments for us, which is easy because not easy, I shouldn't say that word, which is perfect, I should say, because it is a bit challenging to do all the orders and so on, and that's kind of their expertise, and they have a team and they could put it together and things like that and get it out to you guys. So I'm hoping that kit number 4 will drop a week from today. I'm hoping. keeping my fingers crossed. So hopefully it will drop today. I don't want to drop it a week after next, like in 2 weeks, because it's Super Bowl Sunday and I'm going to be out of town anyway. I'd rather drop it when I'm in town, and also there's not a big event happening. So hopefully it will drop in a week. If it doesn't drop in a week, I'm not sure if I'm going to drop it during the Super Bowl Sunday or if it'll be a week after that. We will have to see and see what happens. The only other thing is we did have to raise the price up for the kits. We've been selling them for $39 plus shipping, and we have now raised it up to $49 because we are actually farming this out now, and that there's an expense involved with the kits being put together. So $49 for 3 5 ml bottles of fragrances from the niche world. I think it's a pretty good deal, and as I said, the kits are now redesigned and they look much better, a little more modern, a little more me, and the original designs. We went with something that we wanted, but the end result was not what we wanted, so we kind of stepped backward and then started over with the kits. But I've got some great fragrances coming for kit number 4. Really wonderful fragrances that I speak a lot about on the channel. Stay tuned for that to drop, as I said, in a week or 2 or 3. I'm hoping it's going to be a week because I don't want to drop it later, because we're going to get another kit number 5 sometime in April. So what's going to happen with the kits is every 2 months there's going to be a new kit. And so you get to sample new fragrances every 2 months that I'm a fan of. So right now I'm kind of finalizing kit number 5 fragrances. Kit number 4 is all ready to go, except I think they're still waiting for some supplies for that kit. And then of course we'll do April, we'll do June, we'll do August, we'll do October, and then we'll do December. I think that'll be this year. So plenty of kits to come out this year. I'm hoping that the company that's doing this is going to do them as smoothly as possible. Again, I'm pretty good with making sure things don't go off track when I was putting the stuff together. Although I think on the first set of kits there were some spillages, so we started tightening the bottles much tighter, and I don't think we had much problems with spillage with kit number 2 and 3. It's just atomizers, I don't really understand them until I'm actually really know them, so there was that issue. But the current kits, I think they're going to be crimped on from what I remember, so there shouldn't be when I meant current kits starting with 4, I think there is a crimping. It's crimped, or it's not really a crimp. I think it goes in and it sticks in, and there's no chance of it spilling. It's kind of like those, like you have to push it in, and it doesn't really crimp it, but it kind of locks it in, so there will not be spillage. And the bottles are really cool as well. I can't wait to receive a kit because we're not putting the kits together, so I'm waiting to see the kit to see how great it looks, and of course publicize what fragrances are in the kits. If I'm forgetting anything, let's see. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. Again, 25 each of kit number 1, 2, and 3 are ready to go now. Again, there's only 25 each, so this will sell out pretty fast. Many of you were asking me, please bring back more kits. And this will be the last time that we will have kits 1, 2, and 3 to go. After this, no more drops of kit 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I do remember what else I was going to say. We will be doing 400 going forward with kit number 5. We started with 225 with kit 1, then we bumped it up to 350, and what we did was we dropped 325 and then an additional 25. And then with kit 3 we did about 375. So we are going to be doing about 400 per kit. I am requesting a little more juice starting with kit number 5. So there's going to be more chances for you guys to get the kits. And the other thing I'm going to do is we are looking into international. We are currently doing Canada, but we are looking for international. So we'll see if this ends up going to, like, let's say the EU and the UK and things like that. Stay tuned for that. I know you guys were asking, maybe even Australia and maybe some other countries. We'll see. I don't know how this is all going to pan out. The company that's doing it for us did say that they potentially can do international. So we're gonna, since we didn't get enough juice to do that with kit 1 and I'm sorry, kit 4 and kit 5, but maybe by kit 6, which should drop in June, maybe we'll start doing international shipments of these kits as well. Anyway, I hope you guys tune in and take advantage of kits 1, 2, and 3 if you haven't yet, and stay tuned for kit number 4 to drop in a week. I'm hoping in a week. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And other than that, guys, thanks so much for your support. I appreciate it. This has been a really fun project. I hope you guys have discovered some great fragrances. In fact, I should say, I've received so many messages from you guys saying that you guys love the kits. You really, really love the kits. You love the idea. You're really, really happy with it, and you've discovered some really amazing fragrances. Is that true? What have you discovered? Let me know. Put a comment down below so I can find out. As I said, Atelier des Rouge, Saray, Sarah Baker Perfumes, Loudo, and then Angelos Creations Olfactives, Eau de Vertu for kit 1. Then we did Maison Violet, Honneur d'Apogée, Nilafar Du Nil Nilufer, and Loumari Almeria for kit 2. And then in 3, we did Jovoy Psychedelique, we did Kajal Lamar, and then we did Mandorle from the House of Sora, Dora. So are any of those fragrances turning out to be some of your favorite fragrances? Let me know, put some comments down. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you tuning in today. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below and take advantage of the kits as they're going to sell out really quickly. Have a good one. Bye-bye.